As many of you know, Jimmy Butler wants out of Minnesota. There's been reports that he and Karl-Anthony Towns had a fallout over the course of the past season. It seems like Jimmy doesn't appreciate KAT's approach to practices and games, period. On top of that, Andrew Wiggins and his brother started going back and forth with Jimmy on social media. Now that KAT has signed a 5-year, $190 million deal to stay with the Wolves, it's clear that the front office is focused on keeping their franchise player happy. Jimmy's departure will likely occur fairly soon since he's now made it clear he no longer wants to be a Timberwolf. His top 3 destinations are the Clippers, Nets, and Knicks. On top of that, Butler has publicized that he will not be attending training camp. The hope for a Timberwolves reunion seems to be coming to an end now that Jimmy's on his way out. This got me thinking, what's next for the Timberwolves? They made the playoffs last year for the first time in 14 seasons, and now the key piece that got them there wants out. The Bulls essentially won the trade now since they got Levine, Markkanen, and Dunn for nothing. Now that the West is going to be even tougher this year than it's ever been, the chances the Wolves make the playoffs again are getting pretty slim. Towns is the only player on that roster that has developed a fully well-rounded arsenal. Wiggins, I'm not so sure, and the rest of the roster can't exactly hang against the rest of the West, let alone the Warriors. With the way things are currently going, the team seems to be imploding as of now. Tibbs may be on the verge of losing his job if he doesn't make a smart trade pretty soon. The Heat, Rocket, and Kings all have come up as interested suitors for Butler. However, it's going to likely be a tough decision for the Wolves to lessen the loss of Jimmy. In my opinion, the Wolves should trade with an Eastern Conference team. The West is absolutely stacked this year, and sending Jimmy to an already established team like Houston isn't going to help them make the playoffs in a stacked West. The Heat are a better gamble because Jimmy is close to D-Wade and the Wolves may be able to snag a deal involving Winslow, Dragic, or Richardson, but they're probably going to need a 3rd or 4th team involved in the deal. As for the Wolves' upcoming season, I can see Wiggins increasing his scoring since Jimmy's going to be gone. I'm hoping that the Wolves can start Derrick Rose next season, assuming he stays healthy. He's still got some MVP left on him, and he'll definitely take over for the Wolves in Jimmy's absence. With teams like the Warriors, Lakers, Rockets, Thunder, Jazz, and Spurs, the Wolves are going to have a tough season ahead of them to try and make the playoffs again, especially if they don't gain another star in the Butler trade. With all that being said, things aren't looking too great for the Timberwolves organization. They just had their best season in 14 years, and the star that they traded everything for wants to leave. In a loaded West, having 1 star in Towns and above average role players isn't enough to make a spot in the playoffs, especially against teams with 3+ All-Stars. Tibbs has to make the right decision and soon, or his job as head coach could seriously be in jeopardy. This is truly not the most ideal way for any team to start a season. What do you guys think? Comment your thoughts down below. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more NBA content.
This the year I finally grew up and I turned into Jordan. This the year